Yes Theory is a YouTube channel.
Okay.
And their whole motto, which is super, super, super amazing, is called Seek Discomfort.
Are they Canadian?
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
Okay, I'm familiar
There's
with these guys.
like Egyptian guy and then like two white guys.
Yeah.
And they're from, I think they're from Canada.
Yeah.
Pretty sure they're from Canada.
This rings a bell, yeah.
And basically there's this like three YouTubers who like got together. They started off a YouTube channel called Yes Theory. And the idea is that they just want to say yes more often in their lives. And the first ever, like, they were nobodies before this.
Yeah.
They kicked off their YouTube channel by doing 30 new things in 30 days.
Cool.
And the series went stupid viral.
Oh, really?
Stupid viral.
Oh, wow.
They kept building that brand. And it was like, it was more like, I don't want to say like social experiments, but it was on that end of things. So it was like an idea that was crazy was like going up to the public, inviting a stranger to go skydiving with you on the day of.
Wow.
Like just crazy shit like that.
Wow, that's cool.
And like that's so hard to accomplish that they would take days and days to accomplish it. But the second they get the person, it's like the best reward ever for the video. Because it's like, damn. Like and like so many people live vicariously through them.
Yes.
That it's like, damn, I would like to be like this daring, this courageous, blah blah
100%.
blah. And so yeah, they kept building their brands up to a couple million subscribers, and now they have like community groups in each country that are like that are just fans of this brand.
Yeah.
And now basically like I don't know how like they've made community groups in each country that rock with the brand so much that now like they're doing their own thing together. Wow. So within each country.
Oh,
so like,
wow.
Yes fam New Zealand, yes fam Australia,
Oh my
yes fam
gosh.
Canada. And
It's a global brand.
yes.
Wow.
Global domination. It's
Wow.
stupid. One of their biggest hits was, I remember Will Smith started his YouTube channel like 2-3 years ago, or maybe 4 years ago, I don't know, something like that. And they had just under 1 million subscribers by then, so virtually nothing compared to however Will Smith's stardom was at the time. And they just shot a video up in the dark. They said, hey, Will Smith, it's like a minute, it's like poorly shot, whatever. And they said, for your first YouTube video, we want you to bungee jump out of a helicopter with us.
What?
And he said yes.
What?
And it went crazy viral.
No way!
That was Will Smith's first YouTube channel.
That's so cool.
His most viral to this day.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
And it just makes me wonder, bro, like, what happens if we say yes more?
Do you know, that's absolutely amazing. And I think it's quite interesting for me. So as I say, I whilst I'm waiting for my visa to be sorted, I'm going between Sydney and Auckland. And when I'm in Sydney, like I'm comfortable. There's no real pressure on me. I've become very lazy, to be honest, very lazy. And you know, I will just lay there, and you know, of an evening, like I won't go out or whatever. Maybe I'll see my friends. But when I'm in New Zealand, bro, I really do try and adopt that method of saying yes to everything. So a lot of the time, I'll do, you know, videos for people for free. I'll do collabs that I don't necessarily need to do. Or like last night, I saw Dazza, you know, from After Pies. He was like, "Come over." I'm walking there from Ellerslie Station. It's like half an hour walk. Like, I'm just like, yeah, do it. Because otherwise, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be sitting there looking at a screen, doing something that isn't benefiting me in any way other than very mild entertainment.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think the saying, I mean, obviously there's a limit, but saying yes to everything is. Right, it's an amazing philosophy, so I'm not surprised that they've had this success, and I've got to say, fully deserved.
And I think their motto is so beautiful that it's like, you can't not watch it. I feel like you see this like poor guy, like backpacker looking guy that's going around in the middle of the city asking strangers to bungee jump out of a helicopter with him on the day of, like that is so commendable.
Yeah,
we all would like to be there.
Yeah,
but I think the fear of rejection for us is so crippling, especially with strangers.
It's crazy.
It's kind of why like street interviews are like one of the hardest things to nail down.
Yeah, for sure.
Organically.
No, you're completely right. And I think there is that fear of rejection or just the fear of kind of looking silly and out of place. Yeah. I think one thing that was a big one for me to get over was when I do my outdoor videos, right? Yes. I go around, obviously I've got a selfie stick and my phone there. Yeah. The first time I did it, I think I was in Wellington and I was just like, after 2 minutes, someone looked at me and I was like, nah, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. But then I went up to like Hamilton. Yeah. And I did it, and I was like, I don't care. Yeah. Like, if someone's looking at me, so what? They're going to look at me for 3 seconds and think I'm weird. Yeah. Who cares? And then after, like, they might take a few more steps. I'm out of their brain. Yeah. Done. Right? Yeah. So you're so right. And of course, I still have fear of rejection in a million different ways, but you're so right. that it is the fear that holds us back from doing so many things we love.
Yeah, and I think it's so beautiful, especially with Yesterday as a brand, because they've like scaled up so much, but they still maintain their actual identity.
Right.
So like, yes, it started with like asking strangers to do random things on the day of, but like they've also turned their YouTube channel into like a very serious documentary style YouTube channel.
Wow.
And now like I don't know if you, I can't remember the name for the life of me, but the guy that's like known to be shirtless in like the super cold areas, Hoffman.
Oh, Wim Hof.
Yes.
Wim Hof, the ice bath
Yes,
guy.
yes, yes.
Yeah. He's
They
crazy.
basically went to Antarctica and walked with him shirtless there. Just like that level of discomfort, embracing that is just so fucking it's so refreshing.
I mean, that specifically, I would be slightly worried for their health, but no, that's amazing, man. And I think you're so right. It's all about the balance, right? So it's like sorry, not the balance. It's about the trade-off of what could possibly what is the worst case scenario here. It's like you say about the street interviews. That's a great example, and actually, yeah, it's a good one to bring up about the Uber Eats job you had, because it's like, well, the worst thing is someone tells you to piss off or whatever, or someone just doesn't accept the card, but then so what? You just do it again.
Yeah.
It's like when you work in sales, right? You know, you have to persevere, because you might get 99 people telling you to piss off.
Yeah.
But then that 100th call is the one that says, yeah, I'll buy everything you've got.
And that makes everything worth it.
Exactly. And you had to go through those 99 to get to that 100. But this is it. I'm going to tonight, I'm going to watch some of their stuff, because that sounds amazing, man.
They're so good.
So are you a fan of it? You're across it?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I was watching them from the beginning. They were like 3 broke boys, like living out of, like sharing a garage in LA, like really like hustle mentality to an extreme.
Wow.
And man, it's just, man, discomfort is such a tricky thing to tackle. Because we all, naturally as humans, we steer away from discomfort as much as possible. But it's crazy what happens when you like almost embrace it a little bit. Like, say hi to that stranger kind of thing. 100%. Will I? Probably not, but like, it's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know. I just, because like even the whole like filming in public and stuff, like I couldn't take a mirror selfie in a bathroom of a mall. Like it's that crippling for me that it's like, but I mean, all great people had to like embrace a huge level of discomfort to get to where they are.
Well, it's a
sacrifice.
Well, through discomfort we learn is a big quote that I enjoy.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, I think, not to make it all about me, but I do think that for some reason, since a young age, I have just had that. I don't know what it is. My friends have always sort of pointed this out about me, that it's not necessarily a good thing, but I have just had kind of like a no shame kind of attitude. Like I really do just not give a... Okay, how can I put this?
So like not give a fuck attitude.
Yeah, I think it's because... And do you know what's interesting? I think it's because people sometimes can misconstrue that and think that it's an arrogant thing and think that I have a high opinion of myself. It's actually the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I think...
It's pure humility, I think.
Yeah, I think so. But I also think, dare I say it, without making it too
No,
depressing, I actually think sometimes I have relatively low self-esteem. I think to myself, like, right, I don't rate myself as good looking. I don't rate myself as that interesting or funny. So I think to myself, like, well, people are going to have a negative opinion of me anyway.
Yeah.
So I may, which, you know, that may or may not be true, but I just think, well, I may as well just go for it. Like, I may as well do something. And I think, like, this is what it boils down to. The pain for me is getting home at the end of the night before going to sleep thinking, I could have done that. I could have done that. I cannot handle thinking I could have done that.
Yeah.
Kills me.
Regret is poison.
Yeah, beautiful. Regret is poison. Absolutely right.